Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to really get into the details, cut through the noise.
That's the plan.
And today, we're diving into independent watchmaking. Specifically, a fairly new name that's taking a really interesting path, Guebly.
Right, Guebly. It's the brainchild of Adnan Kurd. He was a collector first, then turned entrepreneur.
Yeah,
And what's fascinating, really quite brave, I think, is their approach. Instead of pushing out a whole new lineup, they've gone back to their first watch.
the Prologue, or Chapter 1,
Yeah.
released just last year, 2024.
Exactly. And they've decided to completely, drastically revamp it.
It's a bold strategy, isn't it? Most brands are all about the next big thing.
For sure.
But, the original Prologue, while it definitely had charm, it also had areas the brand themselves called minor weaknesses.
Yeah, they were quite open about that.
So Kurd listened, apparently really listened to the feedback, and decided to fundamentally rethink the watch's whole architecture.
Which leads us to the interesting part.
All right, the paradox we're digging into. This new model, the CH1 Rétrograde, it looks, well, pretty much identical at first glance.
He really does. You'd be forgiven for thinking not much has changed.
But trust us, the devil is absolutely in the details here. Our mission today is to see how Guebly kept what worked, but upgraded everything they possibly could.
Yeah, it says a lot about their philosophy, doesn't it? It's not just about novelty.
Right.
It's about intense refinement. In an industry often chasing the new, they've doubled down on their first idea, perfecting it.
And this isn't just like tweaking a few things. Okay, the basic recipe is the same. Same base movement, same overall look, that central hour-minute display, the retrograde seconds at 6.
Right. The core elements are there.
But so much has been re-engineered. The case, the dial, even the movements had significant work.
Let's start with the outside, the case. That's seen a big shift. They brought in Eric Giroux.
Oh, the designer.
Yeah, the acclaimed designer Eric Giroux, to completely reimagine the proportions, the facets. Are, 23 facets now?
23, yeah.
Yeah.
Each one designed to catch the light differently. It sounds much more dynamic.
It is, and it's made from grade 5 titanium.
So super light.
Incredibly light. But the wearability, it's also down to the dimensions, 42 millimeter diameter, which is pretty standard.
Okay.
But it's thin, 10.5 millimeters. And crucially, the length, lug to lug, is only 44.3 millimeter.
That's really short for a 42 millimeter watch.
Yep.
That'll make it wear really well, even on smaller wrists.
Exactly. Comfort was clearly key. And the case maker is Voutilanen and Caton SA.
Wow, okay. That name carries weight. Serious high-end case manufacturing.
Absolutely. It signals the level they're aiming for. And despite that high-end finishing, it's really positioned as an everyday sports watch.
Right, you mentioned that. What makes it sporty?
Well, 100 meters water resistance, for one. The crown's been reshaped. It's protected now by guards, more robust.
Makes sense.
And there's been a real focus on ergonomics. The case back is curved, so it really hugs the wrist.
Nice. And they added practical touches too, right? Like the strap system.
Oh yeah, the quick release system. You can swap straps in seconds, no tools needed.
Always appreciate that.
And the strap itself is interesting. It's leather, but it has this sporty build. It closes with a Velcro loop through a titanium buckle.
Huh. Leather and Velcro. A modern twist.
Yeah, it blends the traditional material with a more active closure. Works really well.
Okay, so the case has had a major rethink.
Yeah.
But you said the dial transformation is even more dramatic.
I think so, yeah. This is where the drastically reimagined part really hits home. The display concept is the same, but the execution, totally different level.
How so? What's changed?
Well, first off, the material. It's now 925 sterling silver
Oh, wow. Instead of...
instead of the previous material. And it features this handmade guilloche spiral pattern. Adds incredible depth.
handmade guilloche. Okay, that's serious craft. And the markers.
Luminous applied hour markers now.
Yeah.
And the hands are grade 5 titanium, matching the case. Much sharper look.
Got it. But the retrograde seconds, that was always a key feature.
Yeah.
What's new there? It looks different.
It is different. Big upgrade. It used to be on a simple titanium cartouche. Now, it's read on an applied plaque
Okay.
made from white gold with Champlevé Grand Feu enamel.
Grand Feu enamel. On a sports watch, who did that?
A specialist named Mail Constant. And yes, Grand Feu enamel, especially Champlevé, that's an incredibly complex, age-old technique.
Explain that a bit, Champlevé.
Sure. It involves carving troughs, like little fields, into the metal, the white gold plaque here, then filling those troughs with glass powder and firing it at extremely high temperatures,
Okay.
multiple times.
Wow.
It's painstaking. Each one is basically unique because of the firing process. It adds this incredible layer of artistry you just don't often see, especially blended into a modern design like this.
Okay, that's a massive step up for the dial. So refined case, incredibly crafted dial.
Hmm.
Let's talk about the heart, the movement. Caliber 21.31.
Right. The
Yeah.
automatic caliber, 21.31.
Now, the base Bosch is still from OM Mechanics, Livia Mori, right?
That's correct. The foundation is the same.
But Guebly highlights re-engineering by Sylvain Pinot-Horacraft and Christophe Bouchat. How much can you really re-engineer a base movement, and where do we see their touch?
That's a fair question. You're not redesigning it from scratch, but the re-engineering here is significant. It's about optimizing, refining the architecture, and especially the finishing.
Okay, so what specifically did they change or add?
Well, for instance, there's a 5N gold micro rotor now, and the bridges and plates. They're made entirely from grade 5 titanium.
Titanium movement parts. That's pretty uncommon. Difficult to work with, isn't it?
Very. It requires different techniques, different finishing approaches. Performance-wise, it still beats at 4 hertz, a good modern frequency, and holds 70 hours of power reserve. Solid specs.
And the decoration, I heard that's been significantly improved too. What should we look for?
Oh, absolutely. The finishing is where you really see the step up. They've incorporated 8 inward angles.
8. That's a serious benchmark in high-end finishing. Inward angles are notoriously difficult, need to be hand-finished.
Exactly. Pure handwork. You'll also see a double-spiraled ratchet wheel. Looks beautiful. The screws are all mirror polished by hand.
Nice.
And they even design custom screws. They have these 4 small holes in the head. It's a unique visual signature you see on the movement. And they've actually echoed that design on the screws holding the case back too. A nice little through line.
That shows real attention to detail, connecting the movement aesthetic to the case design.
Precisely. It's holistic.
So putting it all together, the refined case, the artisan dial, the reworked and highly finished movement, this CH1 Rétrograde is way more than just a V2.
Absolutely. It's a serious evolution. It shows Guebly is committed to that initial idea, but also that they listened. They responded to the feedback.
It feels like this is the watch they truly wanted to make from the start, maybe. Fully realized.
Could be. It's definitely their statement piece now. A
Yeah.
modern, sporty take on fine watchmaking, but still totally wearable day to day.
And it's a limited edition, you said?
Yes, 80 pieces.
Okay, 80 pieces. Now, the big question, especially with all these upgrades, enamel, titanium movement parts, hand finishing, the price.
This is perhaps the most surprising part. It's priced at CHF $38,900.
38.9. Wait, wasn't the original Prologue also priced at CHF 38,900?
Exactly the same price.
No way.
Yeah.
With the Grand Few enamel dial, the case redesign, the movement finishing, they kept the price identical.
Identical. Despite the, let's be honest, far more complex dial and the significantly elevated execution overall.
That's genuinely remarkable. It completely flips the script on what you expect with an upgrade.
Right.
Usually it's upgrade means price hike.
It's a heck of a value proposition, relatively speaking,
Yeah.
in this segment. It challenges assumptions.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
It speaks volumes about their dedication, doesn't it? Prioritizing the product, the craft, over just maximizing profit on the new version.
It shows the power of iteration when it's done right. Not just moving on, but deeply refining. Taking something good and making it exceptional.
So it leaves us with a thought, maybe for you listening. In a world obsessed with the new, the next big thing, what can we learn from a brand like Guebly? Choosing to perfect, to dig deeper into their first vision instead of just chasing novelty.
Yeah. Does this commitment to refining every single detail, especially while holding the price steady, does that maybe redefine what real luxury or even value means in watchmaking today?
Something to think about. What does progress in craftsmanship truly look like? Is it always new, or is it sometimes perfecting what you already have?